Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
We have one of our little rough death adders in shed. He also pooped in his environment here, so I'm going to move the little ungainly sausage that likes to bite into the container. Now, death adders don't always hook so well, and I'm not really enthusiastic about putting my hands near the container because I got nipped one time putting one in the container. Fortunately, it was a dry bite. It leapt up on the edge of the tub just as the lid was going down and reached up and nipped me with one fang on the wrist, and it cost me a night in ICU until we determined that it was a dry bite, and then they let me go home. So I'm very careful with death adders in tubs as well as other venomous snakes because, you know, I guess you can sum it up to shit happens. But you can mitigate a lot of those incidents by knowingly not put your hands in harm's way. So now we're just going to clean up its enclosure. That's in relatively good shape.
In the meantime, what is your issue?
She is definitely in an agitated mood today. I am going to clean her cage, so it's a good thing she's already pissed off, because when she comes out of the red tub she'll be even more pissed off, but at least then she has a reason.
Yeah, these guys normally rarely move unless food is present, and she has just been all over her container and just huffing and puffing and in general in a very foul mood.
Well, as I said, I shut the air conditioner down because it was actually a little chilly in here. So I just wanted to make sure that it didn't get any chillier and actually let it warm up a bit. And actually it reduces the noise level in the room, which I'm going to replace that air conditioner this spring, because that is a very noisy one. It's been noisy ever since it was repaired by the service people. So, alright, well, let's see if this angry little beastie will go back peacefully.
Knowing that they can strike straight up.
I think this is the female. This is the last litter that my friend Dr. Bob Henderson produced prior to him passing away. So I have hopes to continue his bloodline. I have not yet had any success in breeding rough death adders. So I have hopes that I can continue that. We'll see. They usually won't feed until after they shed once. But, oh, it's huffing and puffing. It's like, I'm afraid it's a big mouse. Uh-oh, here comes Elvis. Oh, I see you acting angrily. Whoa!
Quite a conflagration. I'm not even sure I got it on film because I was about to run out the door.
Oh, you don't corner taipans. They just don't like that.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that is going to be a lot of trouble. Okay, let's, as suspected, did I leave it in there?
Yes, you did.
Okay, that means I have to go back in later and get it. Oop, tap, tap.
Yeah, that looked more defensive though.
Well, yeah, but it was sort of looking interested.
You get to look later and see if it's still in there. I'm not going near it.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, that goes with the turf. Gotta take care of these crazy little monsters. Hello.
Look at the size of that snake and I wonder how it fit in the egg.
Indeed. Alright. I'll just see what those three do. We're mostly being defensive right now, but at some point they have to eat.
Well, yes.
You're in the back. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Would you like something to eat, huh? Would you like something to eat? Yep. And that's what she does. Oh, tasty. Bush viper babies we need to feed later.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so here's the baby bug eyes. The captive born Egyptian saw scales. Now this guy prefers to eat after I leave it behind. So that's exactly the way we'll play that. Go for the bigger ones for these guys. Oh, we have a shedding. Would you like this first? You would? Okay. Snakes get so easily butt hurt. It's not even funny. Like to be disturbed at all. You know, I just don't get it why I see people taking them out of their cage. Would you like that? This guy normally takes things quite easily. A little reluctant today.
Well, there's a lot of activity in the room.
Ah, yeah, you're not going to let it get away, are you? Alright. Now these guys, if they don't take something voluntarily, these guys will be on the force feed list later.
Oh, there we go. They just weren't hungry before.
Well, thank you. That means I don't have to wrap my fingers around your pointy little head.
I'm not coming in any closer. I don't want to freak him out. I just zoomed a bit.
Okay. Yeah, these are the leaf-nosed vipers or whiskered vipers, Aristocophus McMahoni. These are from a very, very small region sandwiched in between Pakistan, Afghanistan, and I think Iran. Very, very small range in the middle of the desert. Eats rodents, small birds, of course, lizards. These are not easy to keep going in captivity. Fortunately, this is a captive-born animal, so that that helps. It's funny, you know, the cage temperature is quite warm, 82, but then again I find them more in the front than in the back area. So while he's chowing, let's try this one who's sitting in the front of the cage. Because that one I may try to give a second one. Do you want something to eat? Eh? Well, it struck, so I'm just gonna let it, looks like it's searching for the right end to eat. So I'm just gonna close this and you can sort of look at it. Miss Casacanovi strikes her prey, but seldom can find it. I have to hand it to her again. Here, is that what you're looking for? Hmm? There. Why do so many of our snakes fail at snaking? Alright, so we will wait until that one chows that down, and we'll see if it'll take a second one. This one's... What? Did you lose it already? Huh? That's probably the male. Going to be difficult.
Of course.
Okay, this is a bit smaller than I would feed this particular snake, but This is another snake that fails at snaking, the coral cobra, and she looks like she's going into shed. Oh, you're not so excited today, so you can actually catch food. Alright, well, made a liar of me as usual. Yeah, we can actually...
Didn't bite at everything but the food.
Yes, well, we can actually look at her because she's calm and not a total crazy whack job. This is a South African Cape coral cobra. They're lapids, mostly cytotoxic to humans. It makes your appendage swell and be painful for a few days. Occasionally you'll get 1 or 2 bites that will show some neurotoxicity, especially in small children. There are other species in the Aspidolaps group that have fatalities of young kids on the record. So, you know, like I say, never underestimate the power of venom. It's best not to get any under your skin. And do you want another one, huh? Since you're eating in a relatively calm manner. Hmm? Here. You got it? Yeah, I think she's got it. As long as they're calm, you know, I just will hang out and shovel food into your mouth. I see you dropped that. Why did you do that, huh? Okay, so this is the end that you want. There you go. Isn't that better, huh? Look at her. She's so excited her little head shakes and vibrates. See, if you take it in a relaxed manner, I will sit there and give you goodies to eat. It's when you're totally wacky and crazy and stuff, and I have a reluctance to hang out and let you go out of the cage. So it's good that we're sort of giving her pinks. Usually I give her fuzzies. Since pinks are mostly water, she's going into a shed cycle. She's an arid land snake. Normally there's just no problem at all with her shedding, but it's just nice to give her a nice bolus of fluid. We'll fill her water dish, of course, after we clean it, and provide her with enough water to work. No, you can't hang off my nose. Hang out there. Here. Here. No, I wasn't going to whack you in the head with it. Come on. Easy.
Yep, here she goes.
Don't be rambunctious. Oh, you got 2 down and now it's like, oh, to go exploring. There you go. It's a good girl. Look at her. People ask me, do I ever have the feeling that I should touch them on the head while they have something in their mouth? The answer is no, because they will spit them out so fast and beyond your finger that it's really sort of a foolish thing to do. So no, I don't do that. I don't think it. The craziest thing I do is sometimes I try to touch their tail when it's in a position where the head is not around. I know that was a big meal, but would you like to try one more? No, I think that's it for her. And this guy hasn't eaten. That's probably enough for her since she's on the shed cycle. This is a very shy, skittish snake. Hmm? This is, of course, the poisonous and venomous one. This is the tiger keelback. Alright. She's not interested. We can't give that to anybody because it was in with her. Well, Mr. Popia is very, very happy to see me this morning. Look at that tail wagging. What's up, dude? Huh? All I did was I opened the cage and gave him some water, and he's not very happy about that. Do you want to be left alone unless I have food? Huh? Really? Really, dude? Okay.